Well, hi there. Another one of the topics I wanted to mention in this video is talking about electricity. Now, right now where I'm staying here in Ione at the Lake Comanche campground, there's no hookups. So I rely also on everything that's on board. The motorhome I installed an inverter a while back, maybe about 6 or 8 months ago, that allows me to generate 110 volts of electricity that will drive my electronic items like the TV set and some other things. And that inverter is fed off 12 volts of battery power in the bays of the motorhome. I also have a generator on board to provide additional electricity because there are certain items that draw a lot of current, such as the microwave. That draws more current than the battery bay can support. So we're going to take a look at all this real briefly. So down here in this bay here, I've got this inverter that's mounted on that wall, and it generates about 600 watts of electricity, which is what will run most computers, TV sets, and those sorts of items these days. That inverter is powered off this battery bank of 6-volt golf cart batteries in this bay. And the batteries, of course, don't hold energy forever. You draw it off and they eventually get depleted. They are recharged by this charger that is in the motorhome. The charger gets its power either from being plugged into what we call shore power or from a generator that's up on the front of the motorhome. I should have mentioned that I also have solar panels up on the roof of the motorhome, which bring electricity down to this charge controller, which also can charge those batteries. And that is what is happening right now during the day with the sun out. It's throwing sun down on the solar panels on the roof of the motorhome, which is recharging the batteries to keep them up in power while I'm working. So on the roof of the motorhome, I've got 3 100-watt solar panels. Now I got a lot more space for other panels, but the inverter or the charge controller that I have would only handle 300 watts maximum. So that's why I've got the configuration that I do now. So now we're going to go up and take a look at the generator. So behind the front bumper of the motorhome, there is this storage area that has this Onan generator. It's a 7,500 watt generator. It's more than enough power to run everything in the motorhome, including microwave and space heaters and the whole works. And so I run it about 2 to 2.5 hours a day to do some cooking and also to charge the batteries late in the evening. There's a series of ways that I can monitor the status of the batteries, and one of them is a panel that's up here, and I push on this test button and it says right now that the batteries are fair. And I'm going to do some vacuuming now, so I'm going to fire up the generator so that we can run the vacuum. And there we go. So you can hear the generator, it's not too bad. And then in a moment, it will, once it stabilizes, it will release the breaker and it will apply power to things such as the microwave and some other things on board. I'm hearing some beeping and things are coming to life, and there we go. It's now the display of the microwave is working. So now we've got 110 volts throughout the motorhome and I can do my vacuuming. Here's the Shark vacuum that I use, and it goes up in that cabinet up there. The vacuum head of it comes off and stores right above the beater bar attachment, and then it attaches to the top of the wand when I want to use it. Okay, well, there we go. We've finished vacuuming the motorhome, and now I'll just do a little mopping, and that's pretty simple. But yeah, this shark works out great. It and the generator, I've got everything I need in order to keep the house clean. Have a great day. Safe travels, all.